Hello everyone, my name is Jonathan Chambers. I go by the name King Anatso when I allow consciousness to flow through me. And so we're going to go ahead and allow consciousness to flow through me in this moment. So today I want to talk about the Spiritual Special Forces workshop with Matthew David Hurtado. So Matthew David Hurtado is my mentor, and I found him on YouTube about 3 years ago. And with the Spiritual Special Forces workshop, I just want to tell you guys the different manifestations and the different blessings that I've received from attending the workshop. And that workshop was amazing. And I feel like if you're a person that's going through any type of financial, health, or any type of other anxiety or problem, then the Spiritual Special Forces workshop is great for you. Matthew David can really help you to have that spiritual connection and just really get in touch with yourself so that you can heal yourself. Now, I want to share with you some of the many manifestations and many of the blessings that I have experienced by going to the Spiritual Millionaire Workshop and the Spiritual Special Forces. So I went to Spiritual Special Forces in February of 2020, and this is right before the COVID pandemic. Now, I feel in my heart that the Spiritual Special Forces, I was meant to go there before the whole coronavirus and everything, so that my mind and my heart could be strengthened and that my faith can be unwavering. Because now, during this whole coronavirus, during this whole pandemic, all my friends, most of my friends, a lot of people around me, even my mother, my father, they are very worried. They have a lot of fear about this pandemic. But I have been living in peace. I've been living in pretty much tranquility. I've been allowing things to come my way. I have not been worrying. So I want to share with you some of the benefits that I've had from going to that workshop. Basically, before the workshop, I was working at a place and I was making a certain amount of money, and I went from one job to the next job to the next job because of this pandemic. And during that, I have been living in my joy, and I've just been allowing things to come to me. I've actually not had to experience having no job during this pandemic. And during this time, I've just increased my level of income each time. The next thing I want to talk about is my relationships. Now, before the coronavirus and everything like that, I was crushing on somebody. I had a desire, a feeling that I wanted to be with somebody, to date them. And the cool thing is that during the whole Spiritual Special Forces, I actually used one of the rituals and one of the techniques to envision myself with that person. And for a little bit after the Spiritual Special Forces, we actually dated. But the thing is, everything happens for a reason. And so right now, I'm in a very healthy spiritual relationship with a spiritual woman, and we are very evenly yoked. We are able to communicate and talk to each other about a lot of different things. And our relationship is better than it has ever been. And again, one of the last things I want to talk about is just my faith and my peace of mind. My peace of mind and my faith have never been this good. I have seen my spiritual family, and I'm so happy that I got to see them again. And the thing about the Spiritual Special Forces and the Spiritual Millionaire Workshop is that when we all get together like that, the energy, the love, it's unmatched. And it really feels like I'm with people that I've known for my whole life. And when we get together, it's like I'm seeing an old friend. Some of these people I've never even met. Some of the people I've seen only once or twice. But the thing is, when we come together, it's like we make magic happen. We do make magic happen. And it's very powerful when we're all together like that. And we are doing these processes. Now, you can stay tuned to my channel, and I'm going to be showing you guys Matthew's different teachings, like the ABC break process and the safe touch method, which the ABC break process, it helps you to relieve and allow pretty much any problem that comes to your mind. We are able to dissolve that, and we understand that it is not it. And that in that moment, we are able to tune in to a higher consciousness. The safe touch method is allowing yourself to relieve yourself of guilt, shame, and unforgiveness. And there's another technique that I'm not allowed to share, but it's called the SETS, which is called the self-entrainment method. And I can share a little bit about what entrainment is. Basically, entrainment is when you have a pendulum or a frequency, like a tuning fork, And you know how when you hit one tuning fork, you bring another one on. They come into the same frequency. So that's pretty much what you're doing with the sets, is you're getting yourself into a certain frequency, a certain pattern, to become the person who you want to be, the greatest version of yourself. And that's what the Spiritual Special Forces has allowed me to do. It's given me a family, and it's also given me the power to stop my self-sabotage, to change who I want to be, and to actually set who I want to be. No matter what type of things come into my life, good or bad, I know that I am this perfect day, and the light within me cannot fail, and that wonderful things are always happening. So if you are a person that is struggling, or you're trying to manifest something, you just need a little push, you're almost there, but you need just that little bit of push to get to the breakthrough, Matthew David Hurtado and Sabrina Hurtado would definitely help you get there. They are loving people, and they will be there for you, and they have been there for me. I am in contact with them every single day. And if you guys really, really want to change and want to transform your life, I encourage you to go ahead and go to MatthewDavidHurtado.com, get his book Allow, and get it for free, actually. But anyways, you guys, this is King Ananta, Jonathan Chambers. I release everything to the divine, and I hope that you all have a great day. Peace.